Greetings, YouTube. Today we're looking at an Eafengrow knife, and this is the EF947 EDC Outdoor Tool Green. Yes, it is, in fact, a green knife. I liked the first thing that hit me was the two-toned G10. I thought it was a really nice touch. I also liked the fact that it was contoured, so nice smooth arch on that. Semi-open construction. It's got a lanyard hole, and the lanyard hole is embedded inside this spacer in here, so you're never going to have to worry about getting your lanyard near the actual blade itself. I like the overall vibe with the way the pivots were done. The pocket clip is quite reasonable. It is not deep pocket carry. It just, your pocket's going to come to about there, right there, so it sticks out, and it makes it very easy to deploy because with these two little screws right there, pops right out. Even though this is a fairly smooth G10 handle, it does make it go in and out of the pocket very easily because of that. But because of the two bolts, whether two screw heads, it makes it easy to deploy even if you're wearing gloves. And that's one of the tests I give a knife, is can I deploy it and open and close it while wearing gloves at work? If the answer is no, that's kind of a fail for me. It's not something that everybody's going to encounter, but it is something that I do. Overall, very nice fit and finish. The blade is well centered. I was quite happy with that. So let's give this a try. Obviously, it is a flipper. And there we go. Now, I liked the vibe of this very straight blade with this very gentle curve. So it kind of almost gives you a very subtle pistol grip vibe to it. It's not. I mean, always it's just a knife. But it kind of makes me think of like an early matchlock or flintlock kind of a pistol vibe. I don't know why, but it does. We have a swedge here, flat. We have a flat grind here going to a secondary bevel. My favorite type of design. I prefer a flat grind over a hollow grind. I know that this makes me sometimes in the minority, but it is what I like. Came out of the box with an excellent edge. I was quite impressed with that. The flipper becomes a very well integrated guard. This really does fit the aesthetic. It fits in there seamlessly. It's got great lines. It's very comfortable if you enjoy a reverse grip. It's also very comfortable and very secure. It's not my vibe. Deployment in either right or left hand is lickety split, and I'm not left-handed, so you can see if I can do that easily, southpaw is going to even have an easier time. We have no motion in either side. We have a nice solid lockup, but the line of lock only comes out about 25% across that. That may matter to some. It doesn't really matter to me. We have a cutout on the static side, and then a nice little slope on the liner itself. So getting your thumb in there is very comfortable. And again, I can do it on my left side as easily as on my right side. And you, whoops, see if I can, again, this is a little more difficult. Yeah, you can do a drop on the blade if you want to. If that's your style of closing a knife, you can do that. And then you can drop the knife like that if you want. Or you can do what I was doing in my left hand, which is you unlock it, and then you can just kind of do that kind of thing. Also very comfortable. This was available in another color combination. I don't remember what that color combination was, but I didn't find it as visually appealing as this one to me, so I picked up this one. So I'm very happy with this. Again, it's an Eafengrow knife, so it's a budget knife, but it's very well made. The fit and finish on this is excellent. It's reasonably sharp, well ground, everything's even, blade centered, just a well-designed, well-executed knife. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention that. Can you get that in there? The static scale is skeletonized, something you sometimes don't find even much more expensive knives. So that's a nice step. They didn't have to take it. They did. I don't know if those were stamped or machined. I don't know. Either one is possible. Probably machining might be a little easier on that than stamping it, because stamping dies are expensive, and the simpler you can make a stamping die, the less expensive the stamping die is going to be. Alrighty, so this has been the EF947. I was very impressed by this. It was a nice carry. I'm glad it's in my collection, and if you are a fan of good quality, budget price knives, this is something you're going to want to take a look at.